My name is Ken. I'm a 28-year-old salesman. My job requires me to be transferred every few years. This is my second year at this branch. In the spring of my second year at the branch.
I'm Misaki Shiratori. It's nice to meet you.
Misaki, who is highly regarded for her abilities, has been transferred to a new position in the company. She's not my direct supervisor. She seems to have been assigned to this branch to make it more profitable. One day, I was cleaning up in the work kitchen.
Hey, why is Ken always the only one cleaning up?
Because I'm the youngest, I have the least seniority.
I'll help you. What do you want me to do?
Huh? Are you sure? The branch was full of mid-level and veteran employees, and we rarely had any newcomers, so I was always stuck doing the dirty work. The next day, Misaki helped me again.
We don't have to make tea nowadays. Our head office has vending machines and drink dispensers.
Thank you for your help.
We need to make our workplace more efficient. I'm going to talk to my supervisors.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Misaki, who had been with the company for 12 years, was not only good at her job, but also helped me as if she was a reliable older sister. I respected her. Summer was approaching and it was time to apply for summer vacation. At work, we got 5 days of vacation during the summer. You're applying for a vacation?
Yes. Have you applied for yours yet?
Yes. Huh? You don't take it all at once? I see you're taking just 1 day off at the beginning of August. Are you going out on a date?
Kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry for prying into your business.
Ken, you're going on a date with your girlfriend during your summer vacation, right?
Well, that's one thing I'm doing, but I also have plans with a friend from college.
That sounds exciting.
I had a girlfriend for 7 years. Her name was Anna. We met and started dating at college, which happened to be in Anna's hometown. When she graduated, she stayed there and started work, so we had been long-distance dating. I'd like to get married soon, but there are some circumstances I can't come to terms with.
Hey Ken, where do you hang out on your days off?
There's not much entertainment here, so usually I go to karate, the arcade, or the movies. So it is a date after all. I'm so jealous of your boyfriend, dating a beautiful woman like you. Huh? Misaki usually responded quite well to jokes, but today she didn't react. In November, I noticed that something was wrong with Misaki. She's lost a lot of weight recently. I wonder what's wrong with her. One day, Misaki, I've been getting a lot of complaints about you lately. You've been making a lot of mistakes and it's not like you.
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
I knew something was wrong. Whatever problem Misaki was having, it was starting to show in her work. That day at lunchtime, I called out to Misaki in the cafeteria. Thanks to you, Misaki, my cleaning duties at work have been greatly reduced. I'm very grateful to you for installing the vending machine.
You can concentrate on your work from now on.
As a thank you, I'd like to buy you a drink. Will you go out for one with me?
What? With me? You have a girlfriend, right? I feel bad for her.
My girlfriend is great. She won't mind us going. Besides, you're my boss.
You must have a good relationship. Well, instead of going out for drinks, why don't you take me to the movies? There's a movie coming out on Friday that I want to watch.
It was an unexpected turn of events, but I decided to go along with it if it would bring Misaki's spirits back up. That Friday, we had a quick dinner after work and went to watch a movie together.
I'm sorry. That was a terrible movie to invite you to watch with me. You might not have understood it if you didn't read the book.
Well, sure. Don't worry about it. I'd never seen Misaki in a panic before. On the way back to the train station, Misaki started telling me about herself.
I went on a blind date with someone 5 years younger than me during my summer vacation, but he turned me down, and I've been sad ever since. I'm the eldest daughter in my family, and I have no brothers. So I have to convince a man to take my surname, to carry on the family name. I'm already 34.
You need someone to take your surname. That sounds difficult right now.
He told me I can't go out with an older woman. You're too old, like my aunt.
Huh? You shouldn't have been rejected by that guy. I got really angry when I found out why she was losing weight.
I'm 5 years older than you. I'm like your aunt too.
No, you're still a young woman. Let's forget about that bottom feeder.
Thank you. I have to take care of all my family matters, so I might not be chosen for the rest of my life.
It's difficult for you too, Misaki.
Me too?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Complaining to my subordinate work colleague. Sorry. Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
Yes, I'll pretend I didn't hear that. I'd never seen this vulnerable side of Misaki. December rolled around and work became very busy. Unusually, I got a phone call from Anna, my girlfriend. What's wrong? I'm surprised you called.
Hey, about the skiing trip for this year's college class gathering. I was wondering if you could come alone. I want you to meet my mother.
Okay, I'll come alone. It had become a tradition for us to ski in Anna's hometown with our university friends and then spend New Year's Eve at her parents' house. I was thinking that if I was going to get married, it was going to be Anna. But both Anna and I didn't have any siblings, and we both had our own non-negotiable circumstances. Anna is an only child with a mother and a grandfather. I'm also an only child. We both have the responsibility to carry on our family names. At the end of the year, I made my way to Anna's parents' house without coming to a real conclusion about our future. Is there any way our two families can work things out? When I arrived at Anna's parents' house, her mother was waiting for me.
My daughter is in your care. I apologize for the abruptness, but my daughter is of legal age. If you continue to date her, would you please join our side of the family and take our name? If it's too difficult for you, could you please give up on marrying my daughter?
Can you give me some time? Let me think about it.
Could you please come to a conclusion while you're here? My daughter has been approached about an arranged marriage.
What? In a few days? I was forced to make a decision. Anna and I talked for a long time.
I'm sorry about my mother. I want to marry you, Ken, but I think we should break up.
I want to marry you too, Anna, but I'm sorry. I can't. We decided that we should break up. The morning of New Year's Day. What am I doing? It's New Year's Day. What have I been doing for the last 7 years? I tried hard to hold back the bad feeling that came over me. I was supposed to go back to my parents' house, but I didn't really feel like it. I went back to my apartment and drank like crazy for 3 days and 3 nights, then finally went to sleep. On the morning of January 4th, I noticed a message on my phone from Misaki.
Happy New Year! Take it easy this year. If you're up for it, let's go to the shrine on the 4th to pray for the new year.
Oh no, it's today! I hurriedly sent her a message back. I drank too much and overslept. I'm sorry it took me so long to reply. What time should we meet to go to the shrine?
Around 2 p.m.?
Sounds good. I wasn't too keen on the idea, but it was hard to be alone, so I decided to go. After paying our first visit of the year to the shrine, we went to a cafe to have a cup of coffee together. I told her about what had happened to me in the last week.
It wasn't the best time to contact you for a New Year's visit to the shrine. I'm sorry. I understand how you feel, Ken. And I also understand what she's going through.
Please don't cry too, Misaki. I felt a little better now that I got my feelings out, but I regretted that I had complained to my boss about my problems. I started off the year by immersing myself in my work to forget everything that had happened. On weekdays, I'd get home tired from work and drink myself to sleep. On weekends, I wouldn't wake up until the early afternoon. On my day off, I received a message from Misaki.
Are you sleeping well? I've had trouble sleeping before, too.
I'm sorry for worrying you. I've been managing to get some sleep. I hadn't eaten anything decent in a while, so I asked Misaki out for dinner. I met up with Misaki at a restaurant and we had dinner. While we ate, we spoke about our previous relationships.
I was raised in the countryside with old-fashioned values. Ever since I was a child, I was told that I was the heir to the family. Even if I fell in love with someone, I would always think about the future and wouldn't end up telling them how I felt. There was one time when I started a new job and had a crush on someone. We gave up on marriage because of our families.
I've never been conscious of such things. Actually, the first time I was made aware of that was by the girlfriend that I broke up with. It's sad that I can't get married to her even though I love her. We were both feeling a bit sentimental. On the way home,
The person I just told you about sent me a New Year's card after that. He's married now and has a child. It's nice when the person you love is happy.
I'm impressed. But you have the right to be happy too.
Oh. What does this kiss mean?
I was so excited. I got carried away and kissed you. Do I like Misaki? We walked to the train station in silence. When we parted ways,
Let's go on like nothing ever happened tomorrow. See you.
oh, yes. Thank goodness. I was worried inside, but I was happy that Misaki had responded maturely. When I got home, I apologized to her again by text message. Ever since that day, I wanted to get to know Misaki better. I thought about it for a few days, and then one day, I boldly approached her as she was leaving the office. We need to talk. Will you go out with me to see if we could be good marriage partners? I know it's far from the kind of marriage you want, but I want to make you happy.
Wait. I'm happy, but I'm flattered, but I wonder if you could wait a bit.
I figured out later that I found it so easy to talk to her because I thought she was out of my league. 1 week later,
My family told me that I don't need to carry on the family name anymore. They gave up worrying that I would be alone for the rest of my life. It makes me very happy to be with you, Ken. Please go out with me.
I'm glad.
Yes!
I realized that everything in life is about timing. If Misaki and I had met earlier, we wouldn't be where we are now. Things progressed speedily from there. We kept our relationship secret at work and got married in the spring, 1 year after I confessed my love to her. Anna sent me a text saying that she was going to get married.
It's nice when the people you love become happy. I'm happy for you.
I've grown to like this part of Misaki. I want to make preparations now so that we can live together with our parents one day when they need to be taken care of.